I am so excited about what we're going to do today. As some of you may know, I am a production designer for film and television, and occasionally I'll do set dressing or props, and I also do food styling. I'm not the greatest food stylist, but I love to do fake ice cream and dessert type things. This is one where it was a photo shoot I did with Caswell Studios, and the ice creams kind of pop in to frame, and we did like a few drips. So this is how you make fake ice cream for photo shoots or film shoots where you need the prop for a long period of time so it can't be melting. And it is totally edible. And this is a project you can do with kids. I wouldn't advise eating it, but it's non-toxic. This is probably the most, out of anything we'll be using, the most thing you would not want to eat, but it does say safe, non-toxic. I've had shoots where they actually have to lick the fake ice cream, and it's totally okay. So we have a lot going on here, and this is pretty much everything you'll need to make fake ice cream. We have the base, which is the same base you would use for a real ice cream cone. After I pull out the cones, I use the boxes. I cut X's in them, and that keeps the ice cream upright, makes it easier to work with. We have a tray, which we'll lay parchment paper in. Once you scoop the cones, you want to lay them all out and perfect them and pick the pretty ones. We have 3 flavors that we're going to do: strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. For vanilla, you want a yellow-based frosting because it looks more realistic. Sometimes I'll add food dye, a little bit of yellow. Sometimes I'll add vanilla seeds to get that little speckly look, but I won't be doing that today. And then for chocolate, you don't want a dark chocolate, but the confectioner's sugar that you mix with them tends to lighten up the chocolate, and it has more of that ice cream look. And if it doesn't lighten it up enough, I'll add some vanilla ice cream to it. And it doesn't matter what brand you get, just focus on the colors being correct. Like I said, you mix it with confectioner's sugar, and there's not a specific ratio to mix it to. I just mix it till it has the consistency of Play-Doh. All right, so let's open our confectioner's sugar bag. And let's start with the vanilla. I'm going to save a little bit of vanilla for the chocolate. Actually, I have another. One here, so if I run out, it's okay. All right, smells really yummy. All right. See how it's starting to get thicker? So I used a full container for the vanilla and half of one for the strawberry, and I enlisted my husband into helping me mix because it takes a lot of upper body strength. If you have a mixer, I would definitely use that. It should get to a state where it's not sticky anymore, and that's when you know it's the right consistency. So just more powder. I think Depending on how many, if you're just doing one color, I think one bag is definitely enough. If you're doing 2 colors or 3 or more, you're gonna need more sugar. So that took a good 45 minutes with my husband's help, and we did 1 container of vanilla frosting, half of chocolate, half of strawberry. So you just wanna, you can do this with scissors too, but just make in there. That way when you push the cone in, they kind of seal tight around it. So that is that. Now that we have that ready, let's pick out our hero cones. And a hero is just the nicest looking ones. It's a term we use in filmmaking, like a prop will have a hero prop and then a few others that look identical, but the hero one is the perfect one. Let's look at these. So this one has like a little dent, so I would not pick that one. This is kind of cute how this one swirls. And then I look here at the edges. I'm not going to be too picky, of course. This is not going in a photo shoot. Okay, we're going to start with the vanilla. Usually the first scoop is not the best, but you got to start somewhere, right? So I just scoop in and then I press it off and then I pop it out. Ooh, that has nice ridges. The barking is really good. I don't know if you can see that. And then we're going to make the little ruffle around the edge and glue that on. Let's keep going. So you can see the difference between this one with a ridge, and use the stick to lift it up. And this one that doesn't have one. Okay, now let's pick our favorites. I think this one is a favorite. And the barking on this one is really good. I think we'll go with that one, and I think I'm just gonna add the ridge to this one, and then I'll glue. So these two will be holding it. I'm just pressing down with the skewer and then kind of picking at it a little bit to make some barks and texture. Those are pretty. Oh, I love those scoops. Now these two that I'm not using, I'm gonna make the edges, this little ruffly part around the bottom. And what I do is I just scrape off a little piece like that, and then I'll eventually glue these onto the bottom with Elmer. Okay, so that's it for it. You just take some glue in there, and then you take some of your frosting, and you're just going to mix it into like a little paste. I shouldn't be doing this directly over the scoops, but because you don't want anything to fall in them. So there. So it's like a little kind of back to frosting consistency, but the glue makes it hold better. And then the shine from the glue makes it look like ice cream's melting. Let's pick the prettiest ones. We get a little bit of glue on there. And just lift it up. And there, you can see right in, I'll use this to point it out, right in here, you can see the glue a little bit, but that's perfect because that's where you want it to look like some of the melting is gathering up in the little cracks. So you can see the difference between them. This one definitely looks more frilly and kind of, it's more of a fakey look, I think, more of an idealized ice cream scoop, and then this one is more realistic. Alright, and this is where I use like dotting tools. Or like a paintbrush. So where you really want it is in the little cracks. So down in there. And you can make it a little more liquidy. And so with the vanilla you can sometimes just straight up put glue in there like that, and then a little bit here and there, and it'll add that nice wet shine to the cone. This is another part you could skip with kids, but it is fun. So just see how much work you want to put into it. Watch the video and then, you know, edit it to fit how you're feeling. And adding this extra glue helps keep the sides on too. Ooh, it's starting to look yummy. And it smells really good. I'm going to do the vanilla in the sugar cone. And then I'm going to do the strawberry and the chocolate in the cups. And what you want to do is fill the base with your frosting mixture, and we're going to put a skewer in there. So I just make it, you know, long enough to kind of stick in there, and then I just press it down. Alright, then we're going to put our skewers down the middle to help stabilize everything. Some of my skewers are not straight. Can you see this guy? He is very crooked. You want to get some like barking a little bit around the edges in case any of that shows. So I just will pull some out that look good, and if it doesn't look good, I'll just, you know, use a toothpick or something to knead it and press it into there. There we go. Get a nice little edge. Alright, so that is the base for the vanilla ice cream cones. I'll show you on the side what they look like. Okay, let's do some more details. Try not to, I want you to see, but I don't want to lean it too much on its side because it's quite heavy once you have the frosting in it. And I don't want it to fall and break. And look at that drip. That looks nice and realistic. Can you see that right there? Look, I kind of orangey when I brought it up close. It's not that orange in real life. There you can see the drips. Yeah. This is where a few extra arms would come in handy. Okay. Oh, yes. That looks really good. Okay, so I got an idea after I had done all of the ice cream cones yesterday. I'm going to make one more that looks like a soft serve ice cream cone. I've already filled the little cup. So I don't know. I've never done this kind of fake ice cream cone, so we'll see. And the frosting's kind of getting a little dry, but what can I do to moisten it up? Here's some baby oil. It works on clay We'll see. Just a little drop. So right now I'm in uncharted territory. That is adorable. What I'm doing is just trying to smooth it out with the glue, and then that'll add little drips, just like we did on the more traditional cones. Also cover up any cracks, because really, you know, I mean with soft serve you don't want it to look like that. This one I am going to just let it stay white and cute like that. Now this one I am going to dip in the chocolate, or make it look like it's dipped in the chocolate. We'll see how this works. This might not work. Isn't that cute? A little dip cone, soft serve dip. Love making ice cream. This is so adorable. These turned out so cute. I would definitely have loved playing with these as a kid, making a fake ice cream stand and giving everyone ice cream. I mean, what's funner than that? All right, have a beautiful winter holiday season. Thanks for watching.